Could you imagine being a fuzzy furry animal that nobody would stop touching? You'd really be... Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 35 of Between a Rock and a Hard Place, weekly episode of my vlog that I do here. 35 weeks in a row. Wow! Wow! Yeah! Yeah! That takes dedication. Every week I do it. Every week I'm like, is this going to be the week I take a break? But not this time. Almost did this week because I just attended Con Bravo and I am running high off Con Bravo. Pickups and just lots of socializing and meeting people. So much to talk about, but I am going to do a specific video for Con Bravo recap, wrap-up footage, pickups, all that stuff. And yeah, I wasn't sure if I should try to squeeze it into an episode of Between a Rock and a Hard Place, but no, I'm going to do a special video for that. And I took the day off today, the Monday here, I took it off from work to do some video editing on that as well, so I had a little bit of extra time to get that video out there because I'm super excited to talk about Con Bravo. Had a blast. But onward, other than Con Bravo, this week I'm working days, which is awesome. I only worked 1 week of days in the last 4 or 5 years. Working evenings. I wouldn't even call them evening shifts. They're like evening night shifts. I get off sometimes 3 a.m., 5 a.m. It's crazy. Start work at 5 p.m. and work till that time. It's just nuts. So I'm working days this week. Super excited. Get to spend some time with the wife and have dinner together and all that. So it'll be nice to live life normally like a regular person. So other than like just Con Bravo that I like to talk about, like there's some cool stuff that has happened for my family over the past couple weeks. My wife Laura, she actually got her photo set published in a magazine. My wife, she does like modeling and photography and stuff like that, concepts and stuff like that, and she came up with a concept for a photo shoot that involved very colorful colors as well as birds, bright colors and birds, like tropical birds. And they did like a photo shoot with her and some friends, and it got published in a magazine, JYNXD Alt Lifestyle magazine. It is, if you're into the alt lifestyle, which would be like, you know, cool clothes and dyed hair and tattoos and stuff, that's alt. So if you're into that sort of thing, she was publishing that, so congratulations, honey, that rocks. And then also, speaking of publications, this one's a little, this paper here is a little beat up, but my buddy Tybalt, oh my god, he got published as the pet of the week in the local paper. Look what it says, everybody loves Tybalt. Holy smokes! Seriously, he is famous. People like him. That is unreal. So now everybody in my family has been published in a publication. That, wow, what a week. Tybalt is the pet of the week. The official pet of the week in my city. That's crazy. Anybody who meets Tybalt falls in love with that guy. It's unreal. But so, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I mean, other than Con Bravo for me, my wife got published in a magazine, and my furry son Tybalt, my little cat, he got published in the paper as pet of the week. Crazy. So let's move on to some segments. What I'm playing, and I haven't been going too crazy this week with playing games because, you know, I work during the week, don't have much time when I do work, but I've been putting time into one game, and that game is Super Mario World. I was playing it on handheld when I went camping last week, and I've kind of been on a kick of it because I've been doing some speed runs of Super Mario World for Super Nintendo, and it's, you know, one of the classic games. You really can't beat it. you can just pick up and play at any time, and I love revisiting it, and it's one that you should revisit at least once a year. And it's always fun to try and enjoy games in a new way, and to keep things fresh for you, do things that keep yourself entertained and keep yourself challenged. So I'm not trying to beat any world records with any of my speed runs. It's just sort of like, I want to see how fast I can do it. So I did beat the game on a speed run in just under 17 minutes, and there's tons of room for improvement on that. There's tips and tricks, as well as not only tips and tricks, but you know, I died a few times in my run, so don't die in doing speed runs, obviously, and you're going to be doing good. So it's cool to challenge yourself in new ways and to learn. So my best time was just under 17 minutes, and what's funny when you're speed running is there's funny stuff that may happen when you're playing. Like, I was playing and I was in the ghost house, the first ghost house, and I had the cape, and I flew up in the air, and I come down in a weird way and like back up into the ghost, and I killed Big Boo by backing up into him with the cape, and I didn't even know that was possible. Just crazy stuff like that could happen when you're speedrunning, so it's cool to record and see what happens. So try playing Super Mario World on a speedrun. If you haven't played it in a while, pick it up again. Super Nintendo. It's available on everything. Get it on the Wii. You can get it on Game Boy Advance. I'm sure you can. I don't know if you download it on the DS store or whatever. They probably should have it. But yeah, Super Mario World. Revisit that again. Seriously. That was like the first game I got for my Super. When I got that, that was a big time in my life, getting the Super Nintendo, I'll tell you. But so let's move on to Word of the Week. The word of the week this week is flabbergasted.
Flabbergast. Flabbergast.
Now, flabbergasted is a word that I like to use for the last few years, quite often, probably more than I should. It means as if you were to be struck dumb with astonishment or surprise. So something happens that surprises you, you be left flabbergasted. So that's just one of my favorite words to use, and to use in a sentence, like, I would be flabbergasted if the Cartridge Bros watched past 10 minutes of my videos. So that's how you would use it in a sentence. So you use it in your day-to-day life. I'm trying to bring these words of the week out for you guys to use in your daily conversation and hopefully confuse some people. So yeah. Now let's move on to the YouTube shout-out of the week. Now, you might be flabbergasted if you watch some of this guy's gameplay footage. The YouTube shout of the week is DOTSARECOOL. He does awesome Super Mario Brothers, or not Super Mario Brothers, but Super Mario World speedruns. Look, even my cat Tybalt, he has something to say about it too. Yeah, I know, he rocks. DOTSARECOOL rocks. Yeah, does speedruns in Super Mario World, and he's a world record holder. I'm not sure who holds the exact record at this moment in time. There's like 3 or 4 guys that are constantly doing more runs and stuff. But DOTSARECOOL, he did a warp Super Mario World in 1 minute and 41 seconds. He got to the credits. There's a special way to do this, and DOTSARECOOL, the YouTube shout of the week here, he actually did a video explaining how that works. So that is interesting. If that's something that you want to learn about, then this is perfect opportunity for you to check out the YouTube shout of the week, DOTSARECOOL, and see how that's done in Super Mario World. It's so interesting. It's amazing that games that came out so long ago, they're still finding ways to play them and little secrets in them. So check out DOTSARECOOL, who seriously rocked Super Mario World. So DOTSARECOOL, welcome to the fold of Between a Rock and a Hard Place YouTube shout of the week. Now it's time to round out the video with a question for you guys, like I like to do, question for the viewers. And that is there a game that you feel you're awesome enough at to speedrun? Is there a game that you currently speedrun? Let me know in the comments below. Always like to hear from you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks for coming by. You know who I am, and you know what to do.
This is ALPHAOMEGASIN, and keep on rocking them games. Thanks for sneaking a peek between a rock and a hard place, my little pebbles. If you missed last week's video, click the video at the top left to go check her out. And also don't forget to check out my YouTube shout of the week, DOTSARECOOL, with his amazing Super Mario World speedruns. And a high five across the ocean goes to the NESROMANCER for use of his awesome music in these videos. And a special GameRocker thanks to ALPHAOMEGASIN for appearing in this episode of Between a Rock and a Hard Place. Game the fuck on!